Hi, this is Ty Decker. I'm in front of the Richmond Costco trying to demonstrate if my alarm will go off or not this time. But I'm assuming since it has not in the previous 2 times, it won't. So what I've done before is you lock the door and this will start. No, it's not flashing. That's why. Okay, so sorry about that. I didn't close the other door. Again, mistakes can be made, but the demonstration will go on. So this shows you why you can't hear anybody, even though they're just a bunch of assholes just abusing power. So it's fast blinking right now. Fast blinking. So when it goes to slow, it stopped. Okay, now it goes to slow. On your car key, insert it in the lock, and that's how they program it. Now I will do this. It's a light. They timed it. They changed it. They added a new delay. Fast blinking. It's hard to capture that. It's almost impossible, actually, in the daytime. Huh. See how just malicious. Now it's slow. Take the lock. So this is how corrupt our government and our police is. They will trick me and make me look like a jerk for my car alarm going off. I have to come all the way over here and do this. The police did this to me. They're corrupt. They're criminals in Emeryville. They use 5150s to extort money out of normal citizens. And I caught them on film. And they won't let me charge anybody because nobody will charge the Emeryville police except for me. Nobody's looking out for the people of Emeryville except for me. And for that, I get kicked out of my home. I have to sleep on roadsides. I get humiliated at every instance. And there's nothing I can do except for try to use a grievance and try to talk out loud so maybe somebody can tell me what to do. Until then, I'm just going to look like a crazy guy. Because the Emeryville police put people in ambulances, take them to emergency rooms, charge them $2,100. Then from the emergency room, they take them to John George, which is a psychological facility, and you charge them another $2,100. Well, they use that credit report. They use that credit report to extort $4,200 out of each hapless victim. And they ask you for your insurance. They will dog you for your Social Security. I never gave it to them. I told them to take a flying leap. And for that, I got kicked out of my home. I got my bank accounts drained. There's $2. I don't know what else to do except for remain peaceful and protesting in now the safe city of Richmond and San Francisco, 2 cities of liberty. And nobody cares because nothing's happening there. Well, it will someday. You will have to wear that yellow star one day. I'm telling you, it's happening today. It's been happening for 2 years. 2 years people in America are being imprisoned and being called mentally crazy for not paying $4,200 extortion. And this is what they'll do if you protest. They do it in Marin also, but different. There they don't give you any defense whatsoever, and they convince you to plead guilty. Well, since you speak English, it's easy. I'll have to come all the way over here and do this door lock. And I will keep doing this over and over until I think of the next thing to do. I don't know what else to do except to protest. This is being done to me because I spent 6 times in a 5150 facility, the last time in San Francisco where they duped them into trying to kill me. And you have jerk-offs like that who don't want to listen to the fact that people are dying. Bill Ferris died a week and a half ago. Yeah, blah, blah. That mysteriously went off. Must be happening to everybody. Why didn't he have to undo his door? Now, why did that happen? Because you didn't want to hear the guy yelling from down the street? Well, guess what? Your brothers are serving time in a psych ward because nobody will listen and nobody will raise a finger. So I got to go over here. Look, it won't turn off. It won't turn off. I got to come over here. Same key. We'll only work in these two locks. What else? I have evidence. This is a joke. This is the only thing that makes noise. The other stuff doesn't make noise. It's crazy. One person, because he raises his civil rights, is thought of as crazy. How is that possible? How is it possible that somebody who says, let's out criminals on a police force, that I'm crazy? I'm not. I'm adamant and I'm an American citizen. I will not let people in Emeryville be left alone. Because that's all they are. They're alone. Nobody can help them. We all think it's a beautiful city. It's horrible. It's a terror. I moved there and it was beautiful for 2 years. And the last 3 have been horrible. Because nobody wants to listen because it makes them, what, uncomfortable? Let me tell you, people are dying. Bill Ferris got murdered a week and a half ago in the Emeryville Marina. I haven't proved it. I haven't seen his death certificate yet. And my mom, she was supposed to die last June, but why did she make a political contribution in November? I haven't talked to her in a year. But my sister, oh yeah, she disinherited her 2 brothers 3 months after she died. It doesn't make sense. Except maybe she might be trapped in some car somewhere, like the Chowchilla kidnapper. This stuff happens. Crimes happen. Police in Emeryville are the major criminal gang of the Bay Area. I found out and I can prove it, but nobody will let me arrest them. Here's a key. I lock the door. I wait for the fast light on my alarm to slow down. Same key, slow down, open up, and I'm a jerk. Use that same key over here. Turn it off. This is just an example of humiliation that happens when people don't want to do anything. We have a responsibility to ourselves to look into our local government. Don't look after me. Go check up on your own local government and make sure that the police have oversight, that it's not city manager run. Make sure that you know your city council have tough, strong-minded, independent people who can vote for taxes when they need some. And they just did that in Emeryville. They just raised their local sales tax. So the police don't have to extort money. Well, we'll see. I think they're a little bit addicted to the power. I know that they want to kill me, and they have done that. That's why I'm living out of my car. But I can't anymore because now why? Someone called Berkeley confidentially and said I was camping. I'm politically protesting. I'm grieving. They let 1,000 people run rampant in Oakland and in Berkeley, and I can't sleep one night in my car? This is ridiculous. This is corrupt. This is one American who has always believed in the Constitution, and I'm not crazy. I'm adamant about our country surviving this onslaught. Costco has always protected me. Richmond, thank you. Berkeley, thank you. San Francisco, thank you. It's Emeryville and potentially Oakland or San Leandro. No, Oakland has protected me. I can't say that Oakland hasn't. Oakland's been there. John George is an evil place because they do nothing. A psych ward is meant to take your self-esteem and self-confidence away. That's it. There's no health care that goes on there. I saw a guy who had been there for 5 weeks, drooling, walking around. He was African-American by heritage, but he spoke Spanish, so they thought he was crazy. 5 weeks. He only spoke Spanish because he's from Cuba. 5 weeks. I put my life on the line. 14 days, they threatened me, and I said no, not until he's released. Well, I don't know if he ever got out because they never let me check up on him. They made up a law that said I can't. Now for 6 months. That's not true. Over and over again, these abuses are happening, and we don't give a shit. It was my fault. I didn't care either. I caused this because I didn't care, because I was lazy and I was mentally obese. I thought by watching the news I was doing my job, but it wasn't enough. Because abuse happens. The government will always be corrupt. Always. That's why we're unique. We know that human nature will take advantage of power each and every time. Except now, we don't believe it ourselves. Because why? Because we benefit from it. We think there's a different class of people that will do work we don't want to. Never in the history of the world has that happened. And so I face lobotomy. I literally face lobotomy next time I get incarcerated at the psych ward, but I'm going today. So I'm making this plea to let you know that Ty Decker, is not crazy. I'm not violent. I'm going to put myself in harm's way. I'm going to try to visit the emergency rooms where they throw me, and I'm going to go to psych ward. And I'm going to say, test me before they bring me here so you don't strap me down for 3 days and sexually assault me. That's what they do. Yeah. And since their kid's present, I'll take off. Some gas and we'll get. This is happening all over, not just here. The similar type of treatment is happening to our president. Look how he's humiliated. He wrote that book 4 years ago.